Good morning, everyone. Pete Pardo here from Sea of Tranquility. Welcome to another episode of Spooky Albums for Halloween season. 31 days, 31 albums of some creepy sounds, creepy lyrical imagery, perhaps some creepy and horrific album covers. You know the drill, covering all sorts of different genres here on this series. Today's choice, released September of 1970. Released on the old, what did we have here in the USA? Elektra label. Here in the USA, B&C label. In the UK, Philips. In Germany, reissues. My reissue is on the Repertoire Records release. Also reissued on Karma Records. This is a very cool band, a true power trio in a weird sense, as it's not your typical power trio. Drums, Hammond organ, and guitar. I'm talking about the second album from Atomic Rooster, Death Walks Behind You. A lot of people asking for this month so far, and I knew it was going to be on the list at some point. Figured today was a good enough day to talk about it. This is day number, what day is today? 13 days, October 13th. Yeah, back to this. First of all, the album cover. Yeah, that's pretty odd looking, kind of creepy looking, kind of ghoulish looking. There's the guys in the band. The three: John Ducan on guitar and vocals, Paul Hammond on drums, and Vincent Crane on Hammond organ and electric piano, maybe some other keyboards there, kind of sitting there. You got you're in the cemetery, got the gravestones behind them, the cross behind them. Yeah, this is good stuff. What would you call this? Really heavy progressive rock. Okay, we're talking 1970. So here, this is just as progressive rock is starting to hit big. It'll continue to get bigger as the next couple of years move on. But also, we're at the point where, proto metal, heavy rock, hard rock is also starting to become pretty popular. This band would kind of blend the two. Always kind of a hard band to categorize, especially right around this period. The first album, which of course had Carl Palmer on drums, is much more of a straight proggy affair. But once John Ducan joins the band on guitar and vocals, they take on a much more heavier type of style. This album contains both the complexity of the early prog rock sound with the thundering guitar riffs of almost like a Black Sabbath. Really cool stuff here. The title track, kicks off with this really eerie piano, which, like this sense of foreboding of what's to come. And then once you get into the, the main riff, you got that the cool riff, and then John's vocals come in with that descending guitar lick. It's just really heavy, creepy stuff. And the lyrical content is just, death walks behind you, right? Ghosts and things. I mean, it's just, this is a perfect song for Halloween season. And while the rest of the album kind of strays a little bit from that sort of lyrical imagery, that kind of creepy and unsettling lyrical sensibility, there is still a darkness and a heaviness to this entire album. And I will say Vincent Crane's Hammond organ work is really unsettling and just really unnerving, and that's what gives this entire album that kind of dark feel. You've got the second track of Vug, which is all instrumental. It's like chaotic. It's just, there's a lot of dissonance going on there. The riffs are really heavy. The Hammond organ is creepy. Tomorrow Night is kind of like a catchy up-tempo rock song, like a bluesy hard rock song, but again, it's got that edge to it. All right, 7th Street's another menacing heavy rock track. Big thunderous riffing, and it's like creepy riffing. And then we're talking right around this time. We're talking like Black Sabbath's debut and Paranoid. Deep Purple in rock, the first Uriah Heep album, first 2 Led Zeppelin albums. This is just as heavy and menacing as some of that stuff. All right, Sleeping for Years, another creepy, heavy tune. wonderful guitar riffs and Hammond organ going on there. I Can't Take No More, Nobody Else, and then Gershatzer, the another instrumental to close out the album. Another good, menacing instrumental heavy rock track with just blistering guitar work and Hammond organ. This whole album is just kind of steeped in this menacing, dark nature that, even though, you know, really it's only the first song that gives you that kind of, you know, those lyrics that really kind of, you know, hone in on what we're talking about here. You know, creepy albums, spooky albums for Halloween season. But there's just an overall feel and an ambiance to this entire album that is, it's just a great go-to record for this time of year. Great go-to record. It's like you come for the title track that kicks off the album. You stay for the rest of it because the rest of it is just that damn good. And, you know, sadly, this would be, you know, their second album. This is, to me, the best this band has ever sounded. I like, you know, a lot of their other albums, but this is by far and away the best album. It's really the only album that captures this dark, powerful, foreboding type of thing that they did so well here. You know, they would kind of settle into more bluesy and soulful things on various other albums. The first album is pretty much straight prog, but this kind of combines all those elements under this big, dark, menacing, foreboding, brooding element, which I think is really, really fascinating and just such a great listen if you love stuff like this. So yeah, Death Walks Behind You from Atomic Rooster, 1970. Easily their best album. It's a creepy album. It's a heavy album. It's a proggy album. It's our spooky album recommendation of the day here on October the 13th. Stay tuned for more of these happening each and every day throughout the month. And this is on the web at www.seatranquility.org. We're on Facebook. We're on Twitter. Of course, we're here on this thing called YouTube all the damn time. Stay tuned. We've got coming up today. Got some product reviews, right? New album reviews. We've got, let's see, what are we reviewing today? KK's Priest is happening today. We are also reviewing the new Brainstorm. We are also reviewing the new Black Sabbath Super Deluxe box set of Technical Ecstasy, and maybe you might get a couple more. Whatever we don't get to, we'll save for next week, because I will record some of these for next Wednesday while I'm on vacation, so you guys have some stuff to watch. So stay tuned for that and a lot more. Thanks for watching, and once again, please subscribe if you haven't already. You know, we got a lot of people come visit this channel during the month, but only a fraction actually subscribe. So we would love your subscription, so please click on that subscribe button and the notification bell so you get notified of all of our content. If you want to make a channel donation, we've got the link to our Ko-Fi page below, as well as the link to the merch page, which has all sorts of great new t-shirt designs, hoodies, hats, caps, stickers, coffee mugs, all that sort of thing. And seatranquility.org, the webzine that is celebrating 20 years on the internet this year with over 23,000 album reviews. That link is below as well. So thanks for watching, everybody. I am Pete Pardo. We'll see you real soon with more stuff. Take care. Bye-bye.